Hello again, Jan Crittenden with Panasonic in the US, visiting IBC, and here we're going to be talking about our new 3D solid state, all in one piece, dual lens 3D camera. Just started shipping at the end of August, and here we have it with a very nice matte box made by Vocus. The magic of this camera is totally in this lens part, where it is controlling focus, iris, luminance value, color value, as well as focal length and focus point. And it's all doing it with a single, I have focus, and I also have zoom. If I turn the camera around, sorry guys. I have the ability to change my convergence. The interaxial or the interocular distance is set at 60 millimeters, but I have a full professional camcorder to work with. It does record. Well, it starts with 2 lenses, 2 chipsets, 2 digital processing systems, 2 codecs, and 2 recorders. So when I am all done recording, I have 2 cards, one for the left, one for the right. Workflow is fairly straightforward. I can import it into most of the nonlinear systems that are out there, and with the add-in of a plug-in, like the Dashwood 3D tool or the Cineform 3D tool, those can be used to bring both signals up onto the timeline. Roughly, you cut the left and conform the right. Check your spatial relationship for your convergence, because you don't want to have one scene that's way up here and the other scene having its convergence way back here. So you need to do a little more pre-thinking before you start shooting. But the reality is that now we can bring 3D into a much less expensive production. Where do we see this camera being used? And I point to the fact that in reality, 3D is different today than it was last year. Because today, my ultimate consumer can actually see 3D in their home. They get a 3D Viera plasma or another manufacturer's 3D plasma, and now they have the opportunity to see 3D in their house and share quality content with their children and families, friends, etc. There has to be quality content created. So I have this vision of the top 10 great art museums of the world as one that I would like to see, or a great artist series. I would love to see Dale Chihuly show me how to blow glass. I think that'd be fabulous. Or give me a famous artist of some sort teaching me some new technique. Or how about a famous cook showing me how to saute or do something really fabulous. So we have this whole opportunity for new programming in 3D that can exist because there's a less expensive means of producing it. In recording to SDHC cards, the 32 gigabyte cards, you'll have up to 3 hours of time recording capability. So it should be more than enough to get you through a lot of setups. One of the things that most of the guys that do use the camera do find that they go through a lot of setups more quickly than they would with a larger rig. That's not to say that the larger rigs are not going to be used. They certainly will be, because there are limitations when working with a camera of this sort because of the fixed interocular distances. So what I've been recommending to people that are thinking about using 3D for the next production is to work out how their blocking and their storyboard is going to go, and then rent the big rig for the day or so to get those shots that they can't get with this camera. Pricing on the AG 3D-A1 is $21,000. Or from what I understand, that it basically equates to a similar price in euros with taxes. So very economical as far as having an easier to use 3D production tool. Thanks for coming.